Welcome to the History Lord channel. You join me here just where Deptford Creek meets the River Thames, just a little way along from Greenwich itself, and we're here today to see this particular statue. It's a statue of Peter the Great. Why is it here? Let's find out. Welcome to London.
This remarkable statue to Peter the Great, which was unveiled in 2001, is just a short walk along the river from Greenwich and the Cutty Sark. It overlooks Deptford Creek. The plaques tell us, in both English and Russian, it is a gift of the Russian people and commemorates the visit of Peter the Great to this country in search of knowledge and experience. For a few months in 1698, as part of his grand embassy, Peter stayed in the Deptford area to learn all about shipbuilding at the famous dockyards. Deptford dockyards were built in 1513 by Henry VIII, and it was where Queen Elizabeth I knighted Sir Francis Drake in April 1581. Peter the Great's visit was not an official state visit, yet it was far from uneventful. He and his entourage rented nearby Sayes Court, owned by the diarist John Evelyn. There were soon reports of disturbances. One servant wrote, "There is a house full of people, and right nasty."
Now, rumour has it that Peter the Great wasn't actually the greatest of guests. He was, in fact, a little bit like the pop star of his day. And they do say that Sayes Hall ended up a little bit like, a hotel room after a certain pop act had been in it.
The Tsar's capacity for drinking was well known, but some accounts of what happened do sound the stuff of fantasy. It is alleged that the Tsar made a hole in the house wall to give himself faster access to the shipyards. Others allege he had himself pushed around Sayes Court's prize mulberry bushes in a very drunken wheelbarrow race. We do know from official records that there was significant damage done to Sayes Court. The list includes over 50 chairs broken, floors, doors and locks damaged, linen ripped and soiled, and wheelbarrows that needed replacing. Eveling obtained a quote for repairs from his local builder, who just happened to be Sir Christopher Wren. The quote was over £300, a vast amount at the time. Half of the bill was paid for by the Treasury. Evelyn said little about the event, but as a prominent local citizen, a friend of Samuel Pepys and Christopher Wren, a founder of Greenwich Hospital and a member of the congregation of St Aelfhar's Church, it must have been a little embarrassing. Not all of the Tsar's time was spent partying. Peter was in Deptford to undertake a fact-finding tour that included not only the dockyards, but also the Royal Society, the Royal Mint, the Observatory at Greenwich, and the Arsenal at Woolwich. On his return to Russia, his new knowledge was put to use, with the foundation of the country's first sizable fleet and more modern navy. This fascinating monument is well worth a visit. It's a work of two Russians, Vyacheslav Bykhav, who is an architect, and Mikhail Chemyakin, who is a sculptor. There is a companion sculpture in St. Petersburg, but this time Peter is sitting on the throne, minus the dwarf. Visitors to the statue don't just remark about its strange setting near a housing development, but the most common remark is the smallness of Peter's head.
So there we are. Peter the Great, the Tsar of Russia, came here to spend 4 months learning how to build ships, the science of shipbuilding the English way. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoy these videos. We certainly enjoy making them for you. If you do want to know what we do outside of these videos, then please go to historylord.co.uk, see about a walking tour of London, or have a look down below in the description and see about James's YouTube channel, which is called Last Line Films. Oh, and don't forget, please subscribe and hit the notification bell just down below if you want to see when videos are uploaded. Thank you very much again for watching, and we'll see you very soon indeed. Oh, I do feel quite regal up here.